Tim Pancakes!
Hello everybody, Tim Pancakes here with King Karen the Bestie.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Caliph. We were murdered in our beds by our trusted vizier. Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Casima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. El-Hazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Casima, how I fail thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged. Our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Vizier. Casima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you. The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
And take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
The boobies.
Ollie, where is my little boy?
Oh, no.
Ollie.
The spirit of a woman hangs like a puff of smoke in the air. She is weeping. It appears to be very distressed.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, hopefully looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ollie.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here. By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
I was like, I can't change it. Prince
The skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Take it, please. Next.
But isn't this funny that it's the same screen that you die on?
Yes, I was like, I know these folks.
You're like, we go way back.
Yeah, do you recognize me?
Purposefully dead.
Was there something else before
I just
gave the
wanted
ticket?
you to save.
That skeleton has plenty of tickets and isn't interested in the one that Queen Aria gave to Alexander.
I don't know why I didn't remember that.
Wow.
I have a ticket.
I have a ticket.
Oh, on. Next.
Okay, so restore, because there was something you needed to do, and I just wanted to see if they would let you go on without doing it or not. And apparently they will.
Golden ticket to death?
No, that last scene's fine. Purposefully dead.
Okay.
So, on the screen, walk a little bit to your right. Do you see anything on the screen?
Some wounds.
Well, okay, yeah.
Alexander picks up the 2 bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
They don't.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Nice. Yeah, I was just trying to get that's what I was trying to get you to notice was the key, but instead you noticed the xylophone, which worked out just fine.
Well, as soon as you said there's something I need to do on the screen, I looked around. I was like, oh, it's probably not.
Uh-huh.
The skeleton key is made out of small bones.
Ooh, small bones. Okay, now I can go in.
Yeah.
I have a ticket. Oh, on. Next.
So then some people go in this, go through the whole thing, and then once they realize they don't have the key, have to go all the way back.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I want to say, I'm trying to remember when you die, if that key is noticeable or not. You know what I mean? Like, I almost wonder if all the times you die, if you see that key and it's supposed to, like, be like a teaser or something. You know what I mean?
That would be
I'm
fun.
not sure. I'll have to check next time you die.
Well, then it shouldn't be there anymore. Just click on this.
Also, before you leave the screen, there's also something else.
I just get so excited.
I know. It's like the White Rose all over again.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body of the path. The knight's remains lie abandoned on the path. The knight, like Alexander, must have been alive when he entered the underworld, but for some reason he never reached his destination. Alexander wonders if this is the knight the Druids spoke of. The ribbon is so old it would crumble at Alexander's touch. Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious.
Is there anything else I need to get from him?
Nope.
Okay.
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl. He's not sure he would want to. Charon will determine whether and when Alexander will board the boat.
Yes.
Charon's boat is an unearthly vessel. It bears a huge skeletal prow for slicing through the river Styx.
Ah! Something I need.
Yes, I was like, I really hope you don't miss this too.
Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
Yeah.
Is the swamp ooze still in there?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I just want
The
to
realm of
see.
the dead is a very dangerous place. There's no time for that here.
Oh.
Well, how rude. I just want to check. Okay. I remembered the river Styx because it reminded me of the band.
Nice.
I think that's how they spelled it.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Can I go, please? Oh, I guess I need to talk to him.
I must see the Lord of the Dead.
Michael
Please,
Flat.
let me ride across the river Styx on the ferry.
Charon apparently has rules as strict as those of the skeletons at the underworld's entrance. Alexander is not getting on that boat until he gives Charon the appropriate fare.
Appropriate fare.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
He really stands out, doesn't he?
He's so bright and solid. Yes, here goes nothing.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate.
Was there
Suddenly,
something?
the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
Ah!
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
I have this gauntlet.
That has naught to do with me, human.
Hmm. I don't want to die.
I have this. What care I? I am interested in thy bones, not in bartering with thee.
Maybe you can talk to him again?
Despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you pass, human, when I would much rather eat you.
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gates' wont to ask.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
Do you know which one it is?
I know exactly what it is.
Is it G?
No.
I have no clue what this means at all. Okay, hang on. My first is foremost legally. That's the second circles outwardly, so I'm guessing the second stroke is like a loopy sort of thing. My third leads all in victory. Am I looking for one letter?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is a word?
Yes.
Okay. What is this gate's only key? Okay. So it's a 4-letter word. Third leads all in victory. That be W?
No. Let me know if you want to do 20 questions or if you want a hint.
I need a hint.
You're on the right track with it being a word, and it's a 4-letter word, and that's all I'll say at this moment.
Well, that's all I knew at this moment.
Oh, okay.
How about this? What we'll do is I'll try to figure out each letter, and if I guess it, then you say yes.
Okay.
Is the first letter an L?
Yes.
Because I thought my first is foremost legally, which is the first letter in legally is L.
Nice.
Okay. My second circles outwardly. Guessing a vowel. Did it know?
It is.
Okay. So those were kind of the two where I was like, okay, I got this. It's love, isn't it?
It is!
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I took this one. Oh my gosh. Why I took it so literally. I was like, that's L, obviously. And then my second circle is outwardly. Moves victory and twice ends in nominee.
And the riddle book had a missing page, and the spider's web had a piece of paper from that riddle book because it had a matching border, and that had a word on it, and that's the answer to this riddle.
Okay. Oh, I didn't think he would. I didn't think that would be the word. I thought it'd be like death.
I know, it's
something
kind of interesting. But yeah, I think it's brilliant. It's like a riddle book, so you had the answer, but not the riddle, and then here's the riddle. So it's like all 3 pieces come together, you know.
Oh, nice. Okay, here I go.
The answer is love.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane! How didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. there are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
Here's Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dead. I've been saving that.
I love it.
The spirits of the newly dead end their journey here and have an audience with the Lord of the Dead and have been immersed in the Sea of Souls. What purpose the audience serves, Alexander does not know.
Excuse me, I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guards escort Alexander to the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why should death grant you anything, mortal?
This looks like a glove.
I think it's a gauntlet.
Am I going to throw the gauntlet? I thought it kept on saying goblet. And so I was confused.
No.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible! He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Caliphem and Queen Ilaria, the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
There wasn't a spell for that, right?
No.
I think I'm just saying I'm going to make it rain. So I'm guessing it's the love note.
Okay.
Alexander doesn't want to involve Cosima in this. He'd just as soon doth not know too much about her.
Make him cry? Yeah, I just need to talk to him.
Perhaps a tale of my love?
There is nothing you could say of love that would make me cry, mortal. I have had Cleopatra and Helen of Troy stand before me, and they move me not. Your common desires mean nothing to me. Your time, like your life, has just run out, man of flesh. You have failed the challenge, and now you must pay the price of your arrogance.
My
The lord of
arrogance?
the dead's touch fills Alexander instantly with a numbing cold and blackness.
Yeah, Death's got a business to run. He's got no time for nonsense.
Where was I?
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed and bring them to me. King Caliphin and Queen Ilaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go. Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, be gone.
Yes, my lord. Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alaria and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Kastima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sake.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us and live long together as a family.
So this is a good spot to go ahead and save and pick up next time. Thank you so much for watching.
And that's a stack.
L is for the way you look at me.
L is first and foremost sleep.